Hey, seventh grade. What's up, guys? How you doing? We doing okay? Um, Hope you are. I'm doing all right. I miss you guys. Really, really for real, I do. I just wanted to make a video today to hopefully answer any questions you might have, or at least some of the questions you might have, and just check in, see how you guys were doing. Um, I know for me, I was slightly overwhelmed by all of this yesterday, and then I remembered that the Lord doesn't give us a spirit of fear, but one of power and of love and of a sound mind. And I'm just going to cling to that truth. I'm going to preach that truth to myself when I get overwhelmed by what's happening. And remember that even though I don't know, the Lord does, and He's in control, and I don't have to worry because He's in control of all of this. So hopefully, y'all can do the same thing. But if it's hard for you right now and you need somebody, please, please, please reach out. Send me an email. We can connect, and hopefully I can be an encouragement to you if you need it. But I want to show you some stuff about our assignments these next couple days. I know nobody wants to hear about this, but hopefully this can help answer a couple questions you might have. If you have more questions, please, please, please email me. I'm here. I'm willing and ready to help. So hopefully we can get this figured out. Okay. So today's assignment is pretty self-explanatory. Read some pages and do the section quiz. If you don't have your history book, the school is open, I think, for a couple of hours today. You can go up and get it, or have your parents email me. I can screen capture some pages for you and send them, hopefully. So just let me know if you need help with that, but hopefully you have your book because that'll be the easiest way. So today is just answering doing the section quiz. If you have the ability to type them up and email them to me, please do that. That will make life easier. We don't have to worry about holding onto papers and all that stuff. If you can't do that, you can write them on a piece of paper and take a picture of it and email it to me. Or you can hand them in. I think there's going to be somebody at the front office on Friday to accept work. So you can hand that in on Friday. Okay. Tomorrow's assignment is the chapter review. That's on page 280 and 281. Here's the thing. So you know how they have all those developing history skills, thinking critically, living in God's word. Those are like paragraph answers. So you have to choose one from each of the categories to answer. I think there's 2 or 3 in all the categories. Choose one of those, and you're answering all of the making connections. So I think it's like 1 through 10. So you're going to answer all of the making connections, the first section, and then just one from each category of the others. And in those ones, you need to answer with a paragraph. So 4 to 6 sentences. Okay. And then again, you can type it up and email it to me, do it on paper, take a picture and send it to me, or turn it in at the office on Friday. Okay. And then Thursdays, it might be slightly more complicated. Okay. So I want you to create a timeline that includes these events that I've listed in RenWeb homework. Okay. So if you remember at the beginning of every chapter, there's that timeline page that is the first page of the chapter, the first 2 pages of the chapter, like the one that has the title of the chapter and everything. And there's the timeline on the bottom. Okay. So you're going to have to look at the 3 chapters that we've done in this unit to find those events on the timeline. Okay. They're all listed. They're all listed on the timeline. You're just going to have to kind of flip back and forth or make sure that you're looking at all 3 and putting them in the right place on your timeline. So it's a 200-year timeline if you want to chunk it by 50 years. So break it up into 1700, 1750, 1800, 1850, 1900 on a piece of paper. That would be great. It's up to you though. I'm not going to micromanage that. However you want to label the years on the timeline, go ahead and do that. And I think I put in the directions, if you want to do it digitally, so if you want to do it in PowerPoint or Google Slides, you can do that. Or you can just draw it out on a piece of paper. So whatever you want to do, you can do for this and create that timeline. If you want to put in different colors and little doodles and stuff with it, you can. That'll all be for extra credit. So if you don't do any of that, you'll still get an A. It'll be a 93. And then anything extra puts you up to 100. Okay. So I think that's all of that stuff for school. Can't think of anything else. If you have questions, email me, message me. We can work it out. Another thing, hopefully this is like a little bit fun. We'll see. In this email that I sent this video to your parents, I also included a social distancing bingo. So it's like a bingo board with a whole bunch of different activities we can do while we're social distancing. And so let's see how many of those we can do. Some of them are like go outside, make a new recipe, do a photo shoot with your cat or your dog or your pet. So see how many of those we can do. And let's kind of try to have a little bit of fun during this a little bit weird time. But hopefully this finds you well. I love you guys. I miss you. I can't wait to be back together soon. But yeah, I think that's it. Email me if you have questions. Email me if you need anything. I love you guys. Bye. Bye. For real this time.